One of the things that always impressed me the most about Michelle is just how present she is throughout the entire school with groups of all different kids, and you can tell it's a passion of hers. And what makes it more impressive is throughout the construction, when she's having to spend hours and hours of her time on the new site dealing with issues over there, that she still somehow found a way to be ever present within the building as we were wrapping up our time there. And I think it's just because I think, yes, this is a job for her, but it's also it's a life. It's what she does. It's her passion to be out there communicating with kids, listening to kids, and doing her best to make sure that they get the full educational experience.
What I want to say about Michelle, what I appreciate about Michelle, is that she is very smart, and her common sense. I mean, if she walks the walk, so if there's something that needs to happen, she just says, let's make that happen. That's my favorite part about her, is that you don't have to, oh, well, let's see if we can make something happen. Michelle's a doer. She does it. Yeah. And she does it with grace, and she does it with a way of bringing everybody together. I mean, it's just great.
Mine connects to that. One of my appreciations of Michelle connects to that, because I feel like most people who know her would agree that she is a doer and a really hard worker, and she gets things done. But what I really appreciate about her is there have been a number of times over the last few years where she has shown up for me and reminded me about my personal priorities in my life. And so when I lost a friend, she showed up in my classroom at 6 p.m. and said, you better be getting on a plane. You need to be at the funeral. When I'm trying to decide if I can make it to an early morning meeting when I should be dropping my kids off at school, she says, you're a mom, you need to be dropping your kids off at school. So even though she has these really high expectations for us and models that herself, she also, I feel like, really loves and encourages us to be parents and friends and community members and to be there for each other, which I think in turn helps us be able to remain in the profession and be better teachers. What she said. It's awesome.
So true.
Another way that specifically that she has connected to the Bellingham Promise is she really looks for opportunities for our students beyond just the classroom situation. So one of my avid students, when the building process started and there were some opportunities for students to actually be employed and get that experience working alongside and with Dawson, she very thoughtfully thought about which students would benefit the most from those opportunities and reached out to them. And so one of my avid students had that opportunity, was able to form those relationships, get that work experience, those professional references, and a paycheck that was really helpful, and is now accepted to Western. And I think that actually had a part of her success.
I could not be luckier to have Michelle Kuss-Cybulla as our principal, someone that is such a great role model as a leader, someone that is willing to listen, help students, split between two schools for the past 2 years, and everybody still somehow felt that she was accessible, and that really shows a lot of character on Michelle's part in being able to work both with the contractors, the students, and the staff, and everybody still feeling like she was there for them in any and all aspects of her role. And so I really want to say thank you to Michelle, and I hope that you're ready to hunker down for the next 30 years while I plan on teaching here at Seahome. Thanks.
I've been here for about 3 years now. Actually, it's my 4th year. And Michelle's always made all the kids feel very included, and especially with this move to the new school, we're right up by the office, which is awesome. Just having them feel like part of the community and be able to navigate really well. And I appreciate how she reaches out to everyone and makes us all feel like we're understood and really appreciated for all the different things that we do, because there's so many different departments in a high school. And as far as the Bellingham Promise, I really feel like she looks at everyone as a whole by reaching out to all of us as individuals, and I think that's really important to build a community, a sense of community in a building. So I just really appreciate her making us all feel welcome no matter what we do, and that it's all important.
I have enjoyed Michelle immensely since she's come on here a few years back. This last year with the new build has been amazing. She's the epitome of the Bellingham Promise. She's a go-getter. She is a decision maker. She is a very caring person. Every day she's out there with these kids, with these students, with the staff. She's balancing all of that to make our day great. The year has been crazy with the new build. She's been in and out, in and out, in and out. We have been just, life has gone so smoothly with this new build. It's amazing to me. I can't even believe we're in the new building. It's unbelievable. She is constantly thinking about everybody else and what she can do to make their days go smooth. I'm just so proud of her as a woman. She's just an amazing mentor for staff and students to look up to, and she is just always happy. She's always just a positive force among all of us, and she deserves this so much.
I think Miss Kuss-Cybulla came here and I was a sophomore. I think that was her first year here, and I just remember her being super welcoming, and just like, even though I had like been a freshman, I still was like pretty new to just Washington and Seaholm as a whole. And I think she really helped me just like being around the halls and like having someone to talk to, and like she just always checked on me. I was like, good morning, and she would always just keep saying like good morning until I said it back, and I was just like hi or like welcome. Just like felt really like a part of the school and just like checked up on. And I just like remember like she's just so fun in general, and like always like at the football game she's always like pumped and always like interacting with the students. And I remember like one of our blacklight dances, I just seen her like walking around and like she'd come and like dance with me, and I just thought it was like so fun. And I think she's a really nice principal, and I think a lot of the students love her because she's so easy to talk to. And every time I'm like interacting with her, I've never seen her like negative or just like even like getting anyone in trouble. She's just always here and just always asking like how we're doing, and just trying to see how every student is as a whole, and just making sure that everyone's okay, or just trying to check up on them.
I've known Michelle since our kids were together in 5th grade. So I've got to know her as a boss and a parent. So when I was at Fairhaven, I was in the library as the assistant, and that was a blast to watch Michelle interact with those middle school kids. They loved her, she loved them. And then she got an opportunity to move on, and that was sad for us. But then I got a chance to follow her here to Seaholm with an opportunity to kind of revamp the student success coordinator job. The Bellingham School District talks about every child should be loved. It's one of my core tenets here at with my job, because Michelle has helped me kind of change the format from we do peer mentoring, and then we also wrap all our kids with support, whether you're a McKinney-Vento kid or you're a kid who's just having a bad week. We get a chance to take that opportunity during the school day or school week and find those kids, reach out, and I just feel like it's the love we get to share here at Seaholm is amazing, and I feel like the admin has given us those opportunities that I haven't seen before, you know, in different schools I've been in. So I just feel like she has let me take this job and expand it 1,000-fold, and just be able to love kids in a way that, you know, high school kids are hard. We all know that. And she's just been able to help me help them. So she's amazing.